Well, we still have about a month of summer to enjoy those outdoor cocktails and beer.
Yeah, we already did wine and pizza on the show, so why not cover beer next, right? Where to go here in Connecticut? We have the expert. We brought in restaurant critic for CTBites.com, James Gribbon. Welcome to CT Style.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now the hat, University of Georgia.
Go Dogs.
You went to school there, though. You're not from there. Okay.
Yep, that's right. But I'm from Connecticut, and it's summer in Connecticut, so it's time to get outside and, when it's 90% humidity and 90 degrees.
Right. And you're melting outside.
Cold beverage, possibly a beer.
All right.
We have a lot of places in Connecticut. There's breweries.
They just keep popping up, breweries,
right? They've been exploding. Absolutely. Yeah. I've been writing about beer on CTBites.com for about 9 years now, almost 10 in the spring, and we've gone from having about 5 breweries in the state to about 60.
Wow.
Do you think it's reached its peak? I mean, are we going to see it down?
Not yet.
No?
No signs of stopping yet. We have the biggest one in Connecticut is a brewery called Two Roads, and it's in Stratford. And a lot of people have been there, but I'm always surprised that a lot of people have not. They do have a huge tasting room on the inside, but they also have this huge beer garden on the outside. They have a big lawn garden kind of thing that they call the hop yard out there. And they're actually opening up a second brewery. They've gotten so big. It's going to be called Area 2, and this Sunday they're going to be doing tours.
So put that one on the list, right?
Yep.
For sure.
So you got that one. You got Stony Creek and Brantford. They got a new place at Foxwoods.
Absolutely.
I mean, just keep growing.
Yep. Just you go up 34 from right here in the studio, and go up to the smallest town in Connecticut is Derby. And there's actually 2 places up there that I recommend. There's a beer garden where they don't actually brew beer, but it's just a place where you can go hang out, called THC. It's the hops company up there.
They have good wings too, right?
Yeah, pretty good. I'd actually go to, that brings me to my next spot, which is Bad Sons, actually. Which is it's one of the old factory buildings that are getting new life because the breweries are moving in there. It's got a big yard that's sort of across the street from the Yale Boathouse on the Naugatuck River up there, and close by right there is Dewdrop Inn, and that's a wing spot that I'd totally recommend.
Do you know the acronym?
Yeah, it's all the first letters of
the towns in the valley.
Every town in the valley.
Beacon Falls, Ansonia, Derby, Shelton, Seymour, Oxford.
Yep. And
I'm from the valley.
You're a valley girl.
Represent the valley.
All right, so right up the valley then. You just keep on going up the valley and go up to Oxford, and there's OEC Brewing up there. And OEC we're kind of lucky to have this in Connecticut. It's a tiny little brewery. They do have a nice little deck that overlooks the woods and everything like that, but it's all really deep end of the pool kind of beers. You're talking about sour beers, smoked ales, all these kind of things like that. They have a bread bakery out there. They have a cheese project. They have an orchard where they grow botanicals that they actually mix into the beer from time to time.
And this is in Oxford?
It's in
I
Oxford.
love the town over. I didn't know that it was even there. Good thing you're here, James, to tell us.
Hey, I'm here. This is what I do.
What's the most underrated brewery in Connecticut, in your opinion?
Underrated is different. I think undervisited is actually the way that I'd go with it. And I'd go up to a true farm brewery that's operating up in Kent if you want to take a little road trip.
It's a hike, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it is. It's beautiful. That's exactly the thing. And so you go down, it's down a dirt road. It's called Kent Falls Brewing down there. They have the most interesting beer names out of anywhere in Connecticut. Like my favorite IPA that they make is called Some Vague Reassurances That Everything's Going to Be All Right.
That's fantastic.
And the more you drink, the more you forget the names, right? Over time.
Yeah, it helps with the forgetting.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So outside of that, I mean, I'd go up there on a Saturday. They do farm tours at about 2 o'clock up there, and so if you can just sort of make a day of it, go up there, and they actually have, they have animals. They're growing hops up there. They're doing all kinds of things like that, and it's just so cool to see this old dairy farm get new life. Like you're seeing the old factory buildings, getting new life because
a bit of a renaissance here in Connecticut.
That's absolutely the case.
Restaurant renaissance. There you go. It's a new little tagline for you. Hey,
CT Bites. What else can we find on there?
CTBites.com.
Right?
Yeah, I do restaurant reviews. We have a lot of great writers for the site. We have people that are much better photographers than I am. Yeah, it's a great source to go and find out what's new, what's happening out in Connecticut, and also just find out the variety of things that we can be enjoying as far as food, as far as drink, and events, things like that.
Thank you so much.